All right, we're back. A little bit more oxygen not included. You can see the time is, well, we're up by 100 cycles. So I've been, well, about a little busy because it really hasn't been that busy. This is working out pretty well. We've got about 56,000 cooked fish. These guys are cramped, which is strange to me. This is quite a bit of space for them. But that doesn't matter, I suppose. This is working out quite nicely. We're getting plenty of cooked fish. And what have I done in the background? Well, we have hired a few more duplicates. We were at, I believe, 14 or 16 from the last time. We had another accident or two. Well, not necessarily an accident. Um, well, the duplicates were dumb. They died. That's what happened. They got stuck, and our rules say that we can't let them out, so they have to live with their poor choices. And in the meantime, we've got this up and operational now. I was heating the crude oil. We have quite a bit of crude oil now. It's still at negative 13 degrees, and we've got this. I expanded the tank a little bit. I have drilled out everything over here. It's all been drilled out. All drilled out and cleared out. And I got tired of all the gases floating around. And I just finished this not long ago. And so here's the pump. This pump is going to take ventilation. Yep. Just going to take all the gas and dump it up into outer space. Yeah, we're gonna get bits of oxygen from time to time, but that's okay. There was a huge ton of slime on the map, and it's just sitting down here. I had to build all of these because there was there was a lot of polluted oxygen floating around, so we got rid of all that. And what did we do in the meantime? Well, in the meantime, I built this contraption. You may have noticed this is it's a little strange, but let's kind of talk about it. What I did is I took all the material, all the abyssalite, and everything that we dug out over here, and daisy chained it over, and we dropped it off right here into this. Here, there's lots of stuff here. Diamond, and I had this running for about 50 cycles or so. So yeah, that's been going on. It's been bringing the items up to the top of the base, and then just dumping them out right here. Now I put a little side portion over here, and I'll show you that in just a moment. I haven't turned that on yet. I wanted to kind of review that. The water tank is doing just fine. Now, oh yes, I found a gold volcano. Now I don't know if I'm going to use this or not, but I have it set up in case we want to use it. The only person that's allowed in here right now is Marie, because I've turned this into a vacuum. Got a few sweep borders over here to clean all that stuff out. And then we can drill out this little bit of granite and turn on the gold volcano. I did put 2 steam turbines in here. The last time we were having a little bit of problems with the power situation. Or not the power situation. The gold not being able to cool down fast enough. So I just went ahead and put 2 steam turbines. And the reason I kind of don't want to use this gold volcano is because it'll produce heat. It'll produce like 300 degrees of heat. So I don't want to do. This is a cold map, and I've kept it cold. The only warm parts where water is are heat here, or heat here. I went ahead and closed this up. We don't need to cool this area down. It's operating quite nicely. It's in its 80s and a little warm over here, but for those of you who like warm, wet temperatures, that's fine. Now we are leaking heat out of here because we have the Drecos running, but that's okay. A little bit of heat outside of there, and this is not really doing anything. It's very chill. So what I did is the plumbing loop now extends. This plumbing loop here with the aqua tuner here is cooling down all of the batteries. This was getting a little warm, a little bit of warmth coming over here. So this is all radiant pipes. There's aluminum and lead and to cool things down. And then this one right here will cool our steam turbine area down. So this is not allowed to go above 40 degrees. The metal refineries do have aluminum pipes in them. 1200, we do have to be careful not to overheat. And real interesting here, this is all metals. We've got tons of metal, and I intend to refine all that metal. So I haven't turned these on since basically I built them. Got plenty of liquid in here. Oh yes, plumbing by the way. I just filled the tanks back up with crude oil, so let's go ahead and get rid of those. To fix that, boom, like that. And then, let's see, a bunch of slime that we dug up. They're going to be dropping that off. So the duplicates have not been very busy lately. Let's get that pipe hook right back up there. We go. No Atmos suits so far in the game. We have not built any Atmos suits. They've been huffing and puffing and not being able to wear Atmos suits. So I'm going to try, like I said, I'm going to try to do this map without Atmos suits in the map. So yeah, all this cleaned up. What else have we been doing? So we're going to start running these things, and I'm going to try to get rid of a whole bunch of stuff. We have gotten rid of quite a bit of sandstone. My goal is to try to get rid of all the sandstone on the map. There's not much left. I think there's a little we can drill up, but not a whole heck of a lot. We're going to try to get rid of all of it. That's the goal. Eat it, have the hatches eat it all, turn it into coal, and then we'll go back to igneous rock for well, these guys have been eating granite. But yeah, we're going to try to get rid of those guys. Down in the bottom of the map, I said I want it to be a cold map and hell has frozen over. Well, I think we need to restart hell. We need to turn hell back on. And there happens to be a steam vent here. I was going to, strap a couple steam turbines on it and try to, draw the heat out. I'm like, no, you know what? Let's reignite hell. Let's turn the temperature back on. So I have a double layer of insulation here. This will make sure that no heat escapes this area. Now, this ladder used to go all the way down here, and so the water's been refreezing. Yeah, we're gonna get some pressure damage because it's gonna happen. They won't be able to get into this side, but they can. That's fine. I don't care. And that's because of all the gases and such over here. It's just causing problems, and that's not a big deal. But we're going to try to melt this whole area. And then once this is all melted and warm and hot, we're going to get rid of this and open these doors up and let the water flood across the bottom. And try to heat up the next section. I will enclose the next section. We'll get rid of both of these insulation pieces, and we'll try to do that. Also, let's get this started up. Yeah, they're picking up like weird stuff. They're being dumb because they don't have any other orders to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this to, if I can I do liquefiables? I can. We're going to do crude oil. Boink. So we're going to do this all across here. You get to see this in action, which is pretty cool. And then crude oil goes there. This, we'll see if we can do crude oil. There we go. So the machines are going to pick up all the crude oil on the map, bring it across. You can see it moving across. It'll eventually get it sorted out. I need to make this a 2. There it goes. So it should drop it into there. There we go. Now the duplicates are being dumb, of course, because they don't have any other orders. There's no other cleaning things to do on the map. So what are we going to do now? Well, I think it's high time we get into outer space. So let's head up to outer space. Now I'm going to do outer space a little differently. We're going to go to outer space without going to outer space. I'm going to dig all the way to the side of the map over here. And we are going to... Well, we're going to launch our rockets from down here on in the map. They're going to load up on this side of the map. We're going to shoot them off this way. That is the goal. That's the plan. All part of the plan. Oh, disable. Because crude oil is going to come up here. We don't want the crude oil up here. There we go. We do not want the crude oil. Oops. So, the crude oil, yeah, there we go. In fact, what we'll do is just say, deconstruct the conveyor chute. That way it flows back down. And we're going to drop all the crude into our area here. And it should pick up quite nicely. Now, I'm not even going to bother. I thought about taking all the carbon dioxide that's been forming down here. It's been forming in some pretty good chunks. Why are you not? Oh, you can't do that. I have to drill that out. And this one can't reach that. So there'll be nothing down here for the duplicates to really worry about all that much. And yeah, I don't really care about the carbon dioxide, frozen carbon dioxide. I was thinking about taking that and up to the top of the map, but we're not going to do that. Yeah, we'll you know, it's not a big deal. All right, so what we're going to have to do, and I'm not going to do a lot of too many more jump cuts, or well, not jump cuts. Too many more big breaks in time. I may do a jump cut or two, but it's not going to be like we just did, where it is a huge amount. What we need to do is we need to find the edge of the map, work our way to the top. We're going to try to build the hydrogen and oxygen facilities. This is working out very nice. We've got stupid amounts of food now, and these are now empty because I've turned these off for a minute. So let's turn one of these back on. Louise Wart's been working quite nicely. Now, we are warming up the map little bits at a time, but it's going to take a long time to warm this map up. What are you coming down here for? You're picking up carbon dioxide. Okay. Well, what are you guys doing with the carbon dioxide? Oh, they're taking it to the top of the map. Okay. That's right. I did build a dispenser up here. Yeah, they can drop off carbon dioxide up there if they so desire. Well, that's fine. They can do that all they want. Looks like we're going to have to build another ladder this way and drill out even further over. Now, yes, we will eventually need to build Atmos suits. That is something that will have to happen at some point or another, but that point is not now. Do I intend on coring out the entirety of the map? Maybe. I don't know yet. What I do know is that we have some material over here that needs to be removed. Get rid of that. Let's get rid of the sandstone up here. I mean, our goal is to get rid of all the sandstone on the map, so we'll try to knock some of that out. Oh, we got a big chunk of it over here. We need to. I'm not going to build out of sandstone. We're getting low on it, so igneous rock. I've replaced quite a bit of the ladders, not all of the ladders, but most of the ladders are now made of igneous rock. 1, 2, 3, 4. None of the buildings are on high priority for builds. They're all basically regular priority builds. There's nothing that is being done on the map that is... we're not doing anything that would violate the speed of the game. Here's something I found out, though. These duplicates, even though they have really bad skills, they're not bad at all. They're not as bad as I... This is not as difficult as I initially thought it would be. Well, once they got skilled up, they were just like... No, even the anemics aren't too bad. I mean, they're still slow as heck, but you know, what you gonna do? They're anemic. And yeah, they do a lot of complaining because it's cold, but I'm not worried about their personal health and safety. Okay, looks like we're getting to the edge of the map. I haven't even parsed out all the skills. Also, there was an update in the game. So they added this one right here. Suit sustainability. It gives you two... and then they improved carrying down. So I had to give everybody the suit sustainability that leads into exosuit training. So everybody's got that now. There's a few duplicates like Mima here. It's going to be a rocket pilot that are not fully skilled out. We can give her carry. Nisbet is going to be... I made her our artist. I accidentally gave her one in... Oh, yes, we do need one in hard digging. Everybody gets that, regardless of whether they like it or not. That's typical. So, Rocket Man here, he is ready to go. Rocket Man 2, I just started training him up. And, I'll give you research. Let me give you the hat so I remember that you're a rocket pilot. Yeah, you have to get suit sustainability to get exosuit training. I kind of like this. Not kind of. I really like that. I can't recall whether I was going to make this guy a mech engineer or a researcher. We're just going to leave him alone for now. Just going to leave it alone. Everybody's doing fine. We had there were a few close calls while I was doing some drilling. Some people, they obviously they fell into little pits, and I did not help them out. They had to wait on the rest of the duplicates. I was doing strip mining. So instead of building like lots of ladders like I did up here, like all these ladders, I was just doing basic strip mining. So I was digging out entire swaths of the area. And then I would only build ladders in pockets that I needed to. But sometimes they wouldn't get to the ladders, and I would be drilling this out and they'd fall down here. And so they would have to stand there until a duplicate came along and did the next section. There were a couple close calls, but they got through. There were a couple suffocating warnings. Well, a couple, meaning many suffocating warnings. Looks like we got diamond over here. Why is diamond over here? Wolfram? What? Is there a regular oil? I didn't choose a regular oil. I don't know why anybody would eat the excellent food when they barbecue and all the good stuff available to them. But, hey, they want to eat whatever they want to eat. They can eat it. I'm really enjoying this playthrough so far. I thought this was going to be... And I don't know why all these eggs are down here either. I really thought that I would not enjoy this playthrough. I thought this was going to be very hard. Initially, yeah, it was. It was difficult. It was a difficult start because all the duplicates were bad and they didn't like. Yeah, there goes all our oil. So we could heat that oil up somehow. I could probably build. I can figure out a way to do that, but. So yeah, there we go. All the crude oil is getting picked up off the bottom of the map, and this one is just going a little bonkers here. Make that a 2. I like the sounds down here. It's like snow grinding against each other. It's pretty cool. Or ice grinding. We need to pump some oxygen up here. Like, I'm not going to leave them. You know, we had plenty. We have oxygen getting pumped to the bottom of the base, creating pressure. And I'm not going to leave them like, oh, we're not going to get them oxygen. No, we're going to give them oxygen. You know, that's just, we're not doing. Oh, there we go. We got an entombed person. I had a couple strange entombments where the duplicates were getting entombed in really weird spots. I did dig them out. Like, there was no reason for them to be entombed as they were building, and they got entombed somehow. I don't know. I think things are still a little buggy as far as that's concerned, but otherwise, yeah, it's going pretty well. More slime. Maybe we get it. Maybe we get some sage hatches going and eat all the slime. I don't know what else to do with it. Oh yeah, so these are the areas that they were getting caught at. Right in here, there's a big chlorine pockets and stuff, and I was strip mining this whole area, just one layer at a time, by 2s and 3s. So we strip mine the whole area out. You know, it doesn't take very long once you get the hang of how to strip mine. It's not very difficult. Yeah, we'll definitely get a pipe over here. They're doing a good job. I'm not. I'm not unhappy. Not unhappy with their performance. Although I wish they would come over here, but this is the closest area to drill. Oh, yeah, we have a cool steam vent here. There's a natural gas geyser there. Not a lot of vents on this map. Just a few. I've been building plastic ladders as we go as well. Like, there's no reason not to. Build a few more up here like this. It'll just speed up their movement. Oh, another cool steam vent. We'll have to bottle that up. This is an actual cold biome. An actual real cold biome inside of the area. Well, can't help that. Let's keep on drilling. And hopefully, let's put those there. Definitely here. I think this is where our rockets are going to be. We're going to shoot rockets off at the edge of the map if we can. We may have to put them up here, you know, above the steam vent, but we'll find out. We'll find out what we can do. That's really interesting that we've got a... I've never seen that before on the map. I have an oil biome up at the top. All right, let's get some oxygen over here. Ventilation. Give me my Insulated pipes. That's a good spot for it. We'll just regular old gas vent. Regular old gas vent will suffice. I might be able to get 2 rockets here. I'm pretty sure I can. 1 and 2. Yeah, we get 2 rockets here. Pretty sure. There should be plenty of igneous rock right here. And then we'll get into some rocketry. I really like this. This is working out very nicely. Just a simple solution. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've been doing is just drilling the map out, getting a nice area where all the junky gas can drop down in all the way to the bottom. Yeah, more of it's gonna, a lot of it's gonna drop down here, but that's fine. It can drop down there if it wants. We should have all the crude oil. Then I can get rid of all this, and this is all lead. It's cold over here. It's like negative 125. But yeah, no other geysers on the map. That's the way it goes. So I'm pretty sure we can do a rocket here and a rocket right here. If we don't find any of the geysers in the way, that is. Alright, let's head up to the side of this guy here. Drill out both sides. Of course, we need to enclose it. May or may not use it, I don't know. Drill that out. Crude oil. And well, we'll build that if we can build here. We'll dig all this out, create a vacuum down here, so the heat will stay in an area. Yeah, let's drill up through this way. Let's just keep building straight up like this, and then we'll drill from the top down. Snazzy suit. Ada can have that. Nesbit's been cooking. I need to make sure that she's not cooking, but it's fine for now. And we'll bring the pipe up with us as we go. We'll have to drill up all the stuff on the top. I'm not going to build a big power center up top like we did the last time with all the solar. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to build as minimal as possible to get into outer space. The only thing we will need is a hydrogen tank. We'll need a hydrogen tank. We're going to need a liquid oxygen tank. We'll need... Oh, yes. Let's start getting our guys to make materials. Let's get some steel going. Do about 99 steel. And let's make some aluminum. 99 aluminum. I'll keep an eye on this to make sure this does not overheat. I'll probably forget, though. We should have plenty of iron. We got lots of, just tons of gold that we can convert. Let's also keep our pipe going with us. I could drill this out as we go, but we want to make sure that this is going to be something we can actually do. Not as challenging as I had originally. We've got massive amounts of fossil. This is all fossil right here. We have lots of fossil that we can utilize. So we have a couple more extra gravestones in case we get some people that need to be, well, not necessarily, we need to throw away, but guys who get themselves stuck, I won't know what to tell you. Only one person can work on this at a time, so they're just running around the base picking stuff up. So slow. We could put a bucket over here and put... Tell you what, let's grab a storage bunker. I've been building storage bins out of sedimentary rock. Let's put another one right here. Right here. One right there. That. That way we can put igneous rock inside of these little storage bins. That way the runners can go pick it up and drop it off and build for us. All right. Let's make this about... We've got tons of this stuff, so... Raw minerals. Igneous rock. I'm going to drill both sides. We shouldn't be too far from the top. Oh, another geyser. Nice. Let's go find out what that is. Yeah, we're not very far away from the top of the map. So this should not take very long to get there. Let's analyze this. Oh yeah, one. Oh, easy 2 rockets. We're just gonna use 2 rockets on this excursion, I think. I can actually put this rocket right here, and the other one can go right next to it. Nice. Hopefully the side of the map does not bulge out too much up here. We'll see. There we go. Now, am I going to core this asteroid out? I don't know if I am going to or not. And what is the end? The thing is kind of like, what do I want to do for the end game of this playthrough? Well, this is not as difficult as I thought it was. I thought we were just going to be spending an enormous amount of time dealing with... it's going to take a long time to heat up. Even though it's 600 degrees in here, 800 degrees, we're still working against 118 degree ice on almost every level. It's going to take a long time for all this water to turn into proper liquid. We might have to build a vent or open this up, depending on the pressure of the steam, how much water forms. We'll just have to kind of play it by ear and see what we see. But yeah, be kind of cool to see what happens. How we doing, guys? Yeah, they're getting it done. Oh yeah. Okay, so we'll need to build of course, a satellite. Not satellite. What do you call that thing? Do I even want to do that? That's the other question. We could build doors at the top, and all I need is a... I have another idea, too. It might be a little crazy, but we're going to try it. Oh, let's get the... Well, we should be getting up here pretty soon. Not quite yet. We're about, what? Still got a ways to go. But what I'm thinking is that we build... once we get to the space biome, we build background tiles all the way up to the doors. We build background tiles. And why do I want to do that? So I don't have to build oxygen. Well, I'm going to have to build Atmo suits down here or somewhere so they can get... Well, we could build the Atmo suits at the top of the rocket. So they can get in the Atmo suits and then get into the rocket. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, we will, because it's going to be hot. It's going to be hot. Let's not let that heat escape. Be counterproductive to our goals. Take some more joyous seeds. And we also had some duplicates basically peeing themselves for some odd reason. I couldn't figure out what was happening. I still couldn't figure out why they kept on peeing themselves over. They weren't using the bathrooms, and I don't understood why they were not using the restrooms. But I just let them pee themselves. I just really, you guys want to pee yourself? Just go and pee yourself. And we're not making very fast progress because we're only drilling out 3 at a time. Not very fast at all. But it is, as they say, what it is. I'm very happy with our very compact base design. It almost fits in the entirety of the screen. Yes. Very nice. Have to be careful. 300 degrees. 500 degrees. Of course, we have to cool the area down with our aqua tuners. Oh, this is not cooling down as fast as I would like it to. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to do. Got a lot of aluminum now. And I wanted to put a couple aluminum pipes over here. Make sure things are nice and cool. There we go. That'll help. That's good. Why is there heat over here? Oh, that is not. It's leaking out of this. Is that true? Well, these are producing a lot of heat, too. Might need to cool this area down. Cannot have heat in the base. Well, we'll figure that out later. Right now we have to go into outer space. Oh my gosh, look at all the abyss light we have to drill through. All the way up. Up, up, up we go. We don't care about those guys. They can starve. And we shouldn't have any idle duplicates because there's lots of stuff down here for them to pick up. Crude oil's getting picked up. .500 degrees. Coming back at 300. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, this has to get cooled down. There's some radiant pipes right here. Don't know where that heat is coming from. I think it's coming from this liquid bridge. I think. Because I purposely made these power transformers on each side. Well, put one here to power that one, and I'll put one over here to power this one. That should take care of this problem. Yeah. We're not even close to being there. Oh, is that... Yes. Nice. We need to core this out. But I can't core this out until we're up to the top because they will not do this. They'll take their time. Nice hydrogen vent. Very, very, very nice. We're gonna make a big honking tank. Like, it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge. What the heck was Puff doing in here? That Greco. Yeah, I think they wander in there from time to time. They climb the walls and then wander in. The Draco farms are running quite nicely. Even more fossils down here. More lead. This has been a particularly I mean, look at all this aluminum we have. This place is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. What are we doing down here with our crude? Still a lot of it down there. It's going to take a while. I guess it's funny they're picking up all this carbon dioxide. If you guys want to pick it up, that's fine. Give you something to do, I guess. Just massive amounts of resources on this map. I've been particularly happy about it. What do we got going on over here? Very happy with the ranch situation up here. This is really nice. I like these above. I like these above the map, or above the base. That's turned out really nice. Ah, another snazzy suit. Bonnie, you get that one. Ellie almost died twice. In the early part where she did not have super duper hard digging. Twice? I think it was twice. Turner almost died. Yeah, he almost died. He's one of them that got himself caught into a bad spot. This is going to be very easy to core out. We'll start from the top and work our way down. We have hit the top of the map. Yeah, we could build our rockets in here. Just right inside the base, or right inside the area. Never built them down in this low before. Oh, I want to check something out here. Let's do utilities, drywall. Tell me the... Build me a... That one. Build me a sedimentary one. And build me one out of mafic rock. Build one of each. What is the melting point of these? 2,500 degrees. That is the 1,700. 2,500. So drywall out of mafic rock or igneous rock will work the best. Okay. Good to know. Okay. There's the shovels. And so well, I'll probably do a... Well, I'll show you how... I don't know. Yeah, let's drill up over here. Let's start getting that... where are you at? We need a big area for... I want a huge tank for this hydrogen. As you saw, I don't know if you watched the last playthrough or not. Hydrogen is... well, hydrogen is difficult. Very difficult to come by. And let's drill up here. I'll drill this out here. 3 across. How big do we want this tank? I think about this big. Like a really, really large tank. It's huge. It needs to be huge. It needs to be huge. There we go. So, when you're strip mining an area out, like we're going to do here, we're going to try to strip mine this whole area. This ladder will go down. It will go all the way down. This will be the side of the tank. Yeah. We're going to make it large. 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 Now, I'm not going to build the pumps out of... ooh, we could cool down the hydrogen, too. Using a... we could get power from this, couldn't we? I could. Using some metal tiles, some water. So I would need metal tiles, water, a steam turbine, and some crude oil. I could cool the hydrogen down. It won't be frozen. That's not the point, though. We could get power from it. Yeah, so they're going to kind of stop doing this up here. Well, we're building this. So, yes, strip mining. When you... they're probably building down here, too, yep. So when you're doing strip mining, like, I do usually 3 at a time, or 2 at a time. So right here, this is 3 tiles with this break. So I wouldn't want to do 2... So you could do 2 tiles right across here. But then you have this gap down here. So you need to build some ladders to cross the area. Should be getting plenty of oxygen over here. But, yeah. So, usually do by 3 or 2. You do 2 tiles at a time. In this case, we're doing 3. I wanted to get some igneous rock over here so we can build ladders and such. And as we go down on the map, it just becomes easier and easier to drill because, see right here, we don't have a way across. So I want to build this. I want to look at the map and I go, oh, let's build it right here. Let's build 2 right there. I just need 1, really. Put it right there. Put 2 there. And then like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I usually do like every other tile, like this. And I'll look down over here. So, and then I manage the gaps. Okay, well, do I need... So when I'm looking at it, I go, okay, I can drill 4 tiles up. And then I can do 3 tiles, and then I can do 2 tiles. And that way I don't have to build ladders, right? That's kind of how I think about it when I'm doing. And then obviously down here we'll need to build a couple ladders to get them across the area. This is going to be a big tank. Go right to there. And so when we drill this up here on 4 tiles, we can actually drill the whole thing out on 4 tiles because ladders can be built. And if, you know, if anybody falls in the pit, well, they just fall in the pit. And then because we're drilling out 4 tiles, we can get rid of these 2 right here as we're drilling across. Then we go down to the next level. And so we look at this little gap here and we look at this gap over here. Well, we're going to definitely need some ladders over here. So, you know, like that. And then they can deconstruct these ladders as they're drilling out the next section. They can drill right above them. Okay, so that's done. And then we just do this, like that. And if they get stuck and die, well, I can't help them. I mean, this is all decently soft material, so I don't expect anybody to die. But, you know, doofus is as doofus does. So you get a couple good drillers just tearing through the area. And the nice part about drilling from the top down is that the oxygen is usually, well, you know, there's mostly going to be oxygen up at the top. Whereas if you're drilling from the top, like from down here, it's just all the gunk, all the junk, all this chlorine and crap just ends up in the wrong. It ends up as you're drilling. And this last part was the hardest because, you know, we're drilling out these areas and there was chlorine and natural gas everywhere. And it took a while. It took a while to drill. So yeah. Hey, yeah, there's going to be chlorine and it's fine though. And there's oxygen over here. They can breathe. They can breathe just fine. I might drill across here so they can... the top of the building is going to be right here. Then we're going to go down this way. It's going to be about this big. It's going to be huge. There we go. Get rid of these. And again, if somebody falls down in here in the hydrogen pit, there's nothing I can do for them. There goes Camille. There she goes. She's going to die. Because there's no ladder here. She can't climb up the ladder. And we can't help her. She made the choice of standing right here. So if somebody gets to the area and is able to build and help her out, that's great. If not, well, she's just going to have to wait. And if she dies, well, man, she's going to suffocate and die. So we're going to lose a duplicate. Now, there's no reason for her to have done that, right? She made that choice. Life choices, baby. Looks like we're hiring another duplicate. There she goes. So that's one of our drillers gone. We'll just have to replace her. I don't feel bad about that. You know? I don't feel bad at all. Hey, looky. A doctor. Here, oh, you have digging. I can't take you. You have farming. I need a digger, so you want to be a doctor, but you have too many good skills, so we can't take you. And it's all bad duplicates. Okay, yeah, let's give the snazzy suit to somebody more deserving. We'll give that to Ellie. This guy here. So if somebody cuts him, I mean, he can drill out. He can drill himself out, but I can't help it if they make bad life choices. Seems a little cold, but what you gonna do? So are we missing somebody on the schedule? Not really. All the schedules are good, so we'll have to look for another driller. We could draw out 4 from here. Draw 4 across as soon as he's done there. Boom. If they get stuck on top of the ladders, I don't mind, if somebody drills them out and they're going to be on top of the ladders, that's fine. Because they can deconstruct, we'll be deconstructing these ladders anyway. It's not against the rules. Let's see, here's Liam. He's standing on top of ladders. Right, he can't get down. But we're not going to remove the ladders, because they get stuck. We're going to remove the ladders. We're going to remove the ladders when all of this is drilled out. So they have to stay up there. Like, there's Bonnie. Bonnie, well, she made a poor life choice. And they do this crap all the time. That's why I normally don't do 4 tiles across. I usually do only 2 or 3. It's usually they can get themselves down. Yeah, we got a couple more duplicates holding their breath. Like, all this has to get drilled out before we're allowed to let them out. Yeah, we got a couple people that are gonna... There you go. There's another person that made a poor life choice. Bye-bye, Bonnie. Bye-bye, Lindsay. Bye-bye, Liam. Let's grab the snazzy suit and give that to Frankie. So here's another guy. Nails. He can drill himself out. Like, he's holding his breath right now. Now this is a building problem. There you go. That was my fault. Right here. This was my fault for not drilling, not giving them a way out. This was something that it was my fault because I did not make sure that they could get out of the area. This, they climbed up on the ladders for their own whatever reason, and they drilled from the top down, and they ran out of oxygen. Can't help you. So we're back down to 16 duplicates. That's fine. It just means we get more duplicates. Oh, we need to build some more memorials. Again, don't feel sorry for these guys, right? These are not the duplicates that you guys choose for your bases. These are the duplicates that you reject. So their life isn't, their lives are short. Let's see if we have another driller capable. Skills. I think I had a couple. Oh, yes, we need to give you your hat. Marie Max. Max was, yeah, you like drilling, so you're not allowed to. Nisbet likes to drill, so she can't do that. Ren's our cook. We got Rocket Man and Trovaldo. He doesn't... Yeah, you can be a driller now. So we'll make him a driller. And we'll have to grab a couple more duplicates. Priorities. Make sure we have the priorities set for the duplicates. Yeah. Turner. Ada should be digging and building. She was a new, I think she was a new addition. Ellie's correct. And then Travaldo is on building and digging. Let's make sure. Yeah, we've got some gaps in the schedule now. Let's grab Ellie and put Ellie here. Surprised there's not as much oxygen pressure up here as there should be. Drill that out. Let's build the top of the area like this. And then here will be the side of the base like that. And this is nothing that we'll leave this side open. The bottom will probably be right here. I am going to double insulate this. Maybe. Oh, we can also get rid of these ladders. Like, if I had gotten rid of the ladders that they were standing on, it would have invalidated my not going to help you idea. Like, but it completely invalidated my goals. The goal is to let the duplicates do stupid stuff, and they have to pay for their mistakes. And we're already at an hour. Have we gotten the proper amount? Yes, we still have another grave that can be filled, and you know, we've got another. We also have another row we can build some more. Yeah, no exosuits have been built. No clothing places have been built. Yeah, we'll have to mop that up a little later. There we go. All right. Do I want to double insulate the side of the base? I think I do, so we'll definitely have to build a ladder down. I think we'll make... How far down did we want to go? Right here. So the ladder will go to here. And then this side will go here. Like that. And then we'll need a ladder. We'll need a ladder here. And a ladder across here. Because all the material needs to drop. I don't want to clean that. I don't have to clean everything out. And then we can also drill this out. And then, now that the duplicates are ready to go, so here's 3 tiles. So we can drill this out appropriately. They can jump here. And we can drill 2 tiles out this way. Easy enough. And we can also get rid of these ladders. So no more needed for those. With a 2-tile drill, it's just going to be easier for them to get in and out. We'll have to clean up on the top of this guy, though. Yeah, you can't allow the duplicates, like this guy here. Ellie's just on top of a ladder. For whatever reason, I don't know why. Like, if she gets stuck there, there's nothing I can do to help her until all this is cleared out. Them's the rule. Those are the rules that we made up. Now we won't be able, in order to, so you, like this area here, to strip mine, you can strip mine all the way to the bottom here, except for the last layer, and then you have to get rid of them 2 at a time. Just like a, but I'm going longer than I intended. It's already an hour. I need to cut the video, and what I'll probably do is just do the rest of this off screen. I mean, it's just, all it is drilling. It's just nothing is going to happen except for drilling. That's all I'm going to be doing for the next probably 20 cycles is to drill this out. But I will start the video again once we have completed this, and we'll get this. And then we're going to have to vacuum the whole thing out, so we'll have to do that. And then we'll start working towards the... So, how are you guys doing up here? Getting this done? Yeah, and then we'll start getting ready for space. We'll have to drill all this out. I'll do all the drilling up here off screen. It's just, there's no reason for me to record it. It's just not necessary. Okay, so right here we would do this. So we could do 4 tiles here because there's no gaps or anything. And then up here, 2 tiles because we don't want to do 3 because of this is in the way. And we get rid of these ladders. Then we dig across like that. And they can still get out. Like, that's not a problem. And you know, here's Nisbet over here. She doesn't have hard drilling skills, so if she stands here and they drill up around her, she's stuck there until somebody comes and drills her out. So that's how I've been. That's how. And then here's another example. If somebody comes back into here and somebody else seals them up, well, they're stuck in here. We can't let them out. We cannot allow them to be poor duplicants. Then we'll go from here. There. This will be double insulated. This will go up. This will go up like that. And then that's all the ladders we'll need in the inside of here. I'll need to build a few. I'll build a few as I'm drilling, but otherwise that's how I've been doing it. And unfortunately, there just wasn't enough oxygen up here to keep the other duplicates alive. That's just unfortunate. It's the way it is. There you go. And then right here, so they got all this drilled out like that. You drill 2 at a time. Whoops. Like that. Darn it. Dig. 1 and 2. You just keep coming back and do 2 at a time until you get to the very back. And this will be the last portion we dig out. I might strap a steam turbine up here to cool down the hydrogen. We could put 2 of them up here. It's a possibility. There we go. Yep, so we're going to be on the lookout. I'll be on the lookout for another 4 duplicates. And I'll drill out all of this. And I will drill out all of that. I'll drill out both of these off screen. That way you don't have to watch it. It's just drilling. It's just nothing exciting. Then I'll come back and get the system. We'll do the systems and figure out how we're going to do rocketry. On the side over there. I haven't even quite figured out how I'm going to do it, but I know that I'm going to do it. So yeah, that's going to be the end of this episode. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.